Glad to have you with us from Pasadena, California, the Arroyo Seco, and a brilliant night for college football here at the Rose Bowl, one of the landmarks in the sport. And tonight, the UCLA Bruins will open the season at home. We've got a top 25 matchup on hand. Two of the premier teams in the land looking to make a statement that will resonate. As we'll see, the number 13 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the 24th ranked team in the land, the UCLA Bruins. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get...
Not sure what happened there, but we're reloading to see if we get it popping this time.
Glad to have you with us from Pasadena, California, the Arroyo Seco, and a brilliant night for college football here at the Rose Bowl, one of the landmarks in the sport. And tonight, the UCLA Bruins will open the season at home. A top 25 showdown coming up. Two of college football's premier teams preparing to duke it out right here on this field. As we'll see, the number 13 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the 24th ranked team in the land, the UCLA Bruins. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Longhorns' long wait is coming to an end as they'll put a foot to it and the season will get underway. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not...
Let's take a quick gander. Oh, Lord. Okay. 99. And a 96 as a backup. 2 halfbacks at fullback. Got decent speed. Good speed at tight end. Should have did this beforehand, so my apologies. Okay, got decent speed there. And got fast corners. All right. Good to know. I kicked off right. I think so.
18. Found as he stopped at the 18. A first down for the offense.
This was not the defense I thought I was in. God dang it.
The give to the tailback. Crosses the 30. He's got
Get on it. Get on it. You raggedy jokers.
How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous balance, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32.
Please get back, y'all. Please get back.
He wants to throw.
Oh, slot fade.
He's going to take off.
This joke ain't even reading the defense. Slot fade was naked. Where was my safety help?
This guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket. Nothing's open. And he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't. And he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
They'll operate out of split backs. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust.
Oh, how did they give me him?
They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The Bruins moving the chains on the ground. They've had some great running backs there. Some have flown under the radar a little bit.
Yeah, guys like Jonathan Franklin. And listen, you can always find elite recruits and great playmakers out there in the Golden State.
They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. He rifles one deep down the right side.
Come on and pick that off,
You
man.
want to stay aggressive. You want to keep
Shaw, 95, play rec. Okay. I like it. I don't know who you are, buddy, but I like it.
Shots, you soften up the coverage, you get those safeties playing deep. That's going to open up your running game later on.
And after the incompletion on first down, this offense looking at second down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
Tried to lead that.
One step wrap, two step
Let me cut that
squeeze.
off.
Junior knows how to get him on the ground.
Yeah, and the running back
Had to try to get around the block.
You clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand.
Yes,
And the
sir.
ball is intercepted.
Pilates.
Takes it the other way.
Hilaires.
The 20. Touchdown, Texas.
What up, James?
Great play by the defense and paying it off with the
What's good, man?
interception return.
You always want to come out and set the tone as a defense. Get a stop, make a punt. How about this? Get the INT and take it back to the house. Way to set the tone for this defense early.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game.
All right.
They're about
Free
to
money.
kick it away, and
Take
the
it.
defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6.
What up, Smitty?
He'll bring it back from inside his spot.
I was like, James. How I know this name, James?
Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop
Yeah,
him
man.
at 16.
I do owe you one. I thought about it one night too, and I was tired. I was like, it's too late. Let me not hit him randomly late.
The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. This possession
It's
will be a
RPO.
test after squandering that long drive, throwing a pick 6, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders in this huddle.
Linebacker. I like the way he scraped right there.
Help this offense get back on pace here on this drive.
Yeah, we got to lock in the game, man. I might be playing my Madden game after this one. I got to see what VD talking about.
So they're ready to hunt.
Here comes the offense on second down. Back to throw. It's Bishop. Flushed out of the pocket. And the Heat gets
So
there.
if VD ain't running, man, let's run it tonight, Smitty.
And come on now, O-line. You got to take care of your quarterback. He takes care of you. He's the one who takes you to meals. He's the one that gets you those NIL deals. Everything happens through your quarterback. You got to keep him upright. That is your #1 priority.
Ooh. He ain't going to get there. He ain't going to get there. He got to get there.
He's at the 30. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
That joker looked like he was running in sand. So I guess that was a linebacker that was chasing the tight end.
Now he set up his offense down in the red zone.
They just changed the dynamic of this possession.
All right, sounds good, man. I'll hit you on Discord about it.
The red zone. From the gun, give it
there we go.
Inside.
Let's go, fellas.
He's knocked down in the backfield.
I can't believe we gave up that big run.
And a great
I mean,
job by the linebacker. You can
pass.
tell starting to crowd the line of
Had him
scrimmage.
boxed.
Get up there in the line of scrimmage, see it, diagnose it, get in the backfield, get the running back on the ground for the tackle for the loss.
On second down.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
And that's going to be incomplete.
Oh, he tested my gangster and got away with it. Got to be more careful. I overran it. He threw it behind me. That safety could have got that pick right there too.
Here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And
Joker threw a halfback screen and was trying to throw it elsewhere.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
Smoked it.
That is no good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys.
I'm gonna test the waters. I don't know what we looking like. Man, I actually don't even remember this squad. It's the first game of this season, Smitty. I don't remember who's who.
Off play action on first down. Pressure coming.
Ooh, get down.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
It actually gave me good protection. I just held it too long. I didn't like anything that I saw. That joker threw it right at the left tackle. So this is my first time playing with this quarterback too.
It's second and 10. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air.
Got him 8 up.
And frankly, if that's a completion, it's not going to make the end of season highlight reel. But in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
I may not be able to audible. I might have to burn a timeout on this one.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Quarterback run is part of the game.
Get down. My finger was slipping off the controller.
Way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
God dang it.
I'm not sure what the quarterback saw in that one, but that was a
hand was complete, like my palm was pushing L3.
The Longhorns have it with a first and 10. Looking downfield, it's Wilkins. Right down the middle.
Got
complete downfield. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
Yeah, and you see some quarterbacks who hesitate to throw the ball in the middle. I love it when you attack the whole field. And the middle of the field and being able to throw over linebackers and between safeties is a big skill. But show that defense. You will attack everywhere.
And the Longhorns are on the move. They'll throw it on first down.
Oh, why did he took the long way. That's supposed to be a dig. Oh, what are you doing? If he breaks that on a dig, he's wide open, running free.
Offense in an empty set. He's going to pass on second down. Finds his tight end. And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. What that means is keeping third downs management. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
Ball's at the 22. 3rd and short coming. Can the defense force them to settle for a field goal? Looking to throw for it. Makes his connection.
Get up there.
And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are?
Man, I don't even know what my fullback got.
A little bit of yards on this 3rd down.
While I'm sitting here dialing up plays for him.
And the Longhorns trying to cash it in on 1st and goal.
Okay.
He takes it to the house.
He got a little wiggle to him.
I know we're only in game 1, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. So it's an 80-yard drive.
All right, good start, good start. You got to get another stop right here, though.
He'll start the return inside his 5.
Oh,
Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. UCLA will go back to work on offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. They're trying to get to it. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
Good sack, good sack,
They'll
good
tell
sack.
you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground.
Oh, he got rid of it?
Might be a good call later on in the game.
Feeling some heat. That pass is well
I just knew that was a
He
sack.
got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. The Bruins line up to punt it away. A low line drive and not his best work. Makes a move. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And the ball is picked off.
Bad pass.
Looking for more room. The 30.
I thought he would get it
He's
there.
at the 10. And
He
he's
threw
going
it
to
behind
run
him.
all the way back. Touchdown, Bruins. The DB DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too.
Heisman push out to the right.
I can be a wide receiver. Coach might
Terrible.
send him out wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content.
God, I just remembered his medium accuracy is like 83.
No return coming. He'll call for the fair
His
catch.
deep is great, but his medium is 83. That's on me. Short is good, really good. Deep is great, but his medium is 83. Dumbest rating combination. How can you throw short and deep but not middle?
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Going up top on first down. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man by himself. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
Texas 14, UCLA 7.
They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Looking to move it through the air. Firing to the right, complete. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
That last completion has him set up second and short. A strike downfield. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. Hookem is hooking up with some big plays in the passing game.
Finding their guys down the field. You think about offenses that Texas usually have, some form of spread, and then find those elite guys on the outside that can win those matchups for you and make those big plays.
Snap it to the back. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down.
And you're going to hear this guy's name a lot. They're going to ride the big fella. He's such a stud. They're going to build the offense around him. This is just game one, but you're going to get a lot of big runs from this guy.
To throw, it's Wilkins. Coming after him. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few.
Well, they're throwing this one to the running back out on the perimeter of the field. They didn't get it to him quick enough, though, so he literally had to tap dance there on the sidelines, make sure he was in bounds when he caught it, and just pick up a few yards.
From the gun, give on the inside. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
I think you run that play so you stay out of third and long. Third and long is not where an offense ever wants to thrive. Third and medium, hey, I'm good with that. So you run that play to make sure you're set up for a good third down.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can pick up the first without scoring. Give to the fullback. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. The kickoff team out there getting set. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but
I think that's the second time he's run that way.
Really nice looking pass. When I think back to the history of UCLA quarterbacks, I think about guys carving up defenses in the Rose Bowl in the perfect weather conditions with the gorgeous San Gabriel Mountains as a backdrop. And this guy right here, man, he's lighting defenses up this season.
The expressway is wide open. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. And the Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16.
Now that's what you're trying to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
And you can forget running in the middle against this defense.
Lock in.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Caught in the backfield, it's Wall. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. They'd hope to be able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good stop leaves them with a 4th and short.
Really good job by the defense being physical, understanding the situation in the game. The ball's going to come out quick. You know that. Go make the tackle, force the 4th down.
Try to get it on the ground. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. This has become almost automatic. 4th and 1, go for it. They did, they got it.
No doubt about it. No discussion. I don't need to consult my offensive coordinator. I don't need to consult my defensive coordinator. We're going for that, and we're going to get it, and we're going to go for it. And if we don't get it, we're going to go for it the next time.
Looking to throw, it's Bishop. And he will score! Touchdown, UCLA! After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into you.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. This was step 1 to getting them back in the ballgame.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll call for the fair catch here. And here come the Horns. They've got it again on offense. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like 2...
And the pass is intercepted. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
Got some bad moves this
Obviously
minute
not
ago,
a great
so
start
kind
for
of
this
throwing me
quarterback
off
here.
on
2
my process.
interceptions already in this
But
game.
that's
He's got to
only
do a
noise.
much better job with his decision making.
The Bruins have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. He's going to pass. Setting up the screen. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throwing catch.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Wide out in motion. Trying to run it in. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. They'll immediately call timeout.
Timeout, UCLA.
They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. Trying to barge their way in. Striving for the goal line. Loose football. Defense just doing that fumble and securing it.
First half coming to an end. Offensively, you're trying to put a drive together and get back in this ball game. The last thing you wanted to do was turn the football over, dig yourself an even bigger hole. Not good execution by the offense.
So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. It's complete to the left. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. The Longhorns moving quickly to the line. To the air, it's Wilkins. Pocket starts to collapse. Trying to escape and get it himself. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
This offense has a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. He lets it fly. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. Threw a pick last time, almost threw another one. But you know what? I like the fact that this dude has no conscience.
None. Arm arrogance, right? He's going to spin the football, try to make plays. Like, listen, take the good with the bad, right? He's going to make some plays. He's going to give some away. Let's try to do a little bit more of the playmaking as opposed to giving it to the other team now.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He finds his man. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. The Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And screens are all about timing, right? You want to invite the defensive line to fly up the field, and then you want to throw it right over their head. And you could tell just a little bit off, and the defense got in there so quick, got the quarterback hit before he could really get his bearings and throw the screen.
Misfired on 1st down, back to the air on 2nd. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
Pressure affects quarterbacks, and this guy's one of the best in the nation. I don't care how talented you are, but if you're being hit, you're not going to throw completions.
They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Looking to throw, it's Wilkins. Throws to the wideout. On target over the middle. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. He wants to throw. Going up top. And he makes the catch inside the 25. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. They'll immediately call timeout. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. He's looking to pass. Just a little off.
Bro, what the heck, man? Like, for real. What the heck? Wide open. Probably an easy touchdown. Even if he catch it there, it's probably still a touchdown.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He's looking to throw. Lets it go to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Longhorns. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
28, UCLA, 14.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. UCLA will go back to work on offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling. Going to take a shot. And he gets the foot down. It's
What
a
kind of
catch
janky
deep along the
animation
left
is that?
sideline.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more
That's
pressure on the
whack.
quarterback. They'll disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Oh,
That's the end of the second
Okay.
quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. And the Bruins will line up to kick off and start the second half. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this
freaking hand
pass-happy
slipped off
offense.
the lead.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback, then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well. So you have to know where your answers are.
Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on first down. The big fullback's got it. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Making sure the fullback gets a touch there, and good pickup there, 5 or 6.
Yeah, and he's a north-south runner. You just give this guy a little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets upfield quickly, and that guy is hard to bring back.
Leaves it with the running back. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain.
And this guy is elite. There's a reason why he starts in this offense. You just saw the speed and the open field running ability on that last play. And this is a guy that is going to be key to the entire season for this offense.
Crosses the 30, he's got away. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down.
In halftime in this locker room, there was a lot of positive things to talk about. You got the lead, but you know what else will be positive, Palmer? Get the running game going early in this second half.
You're absolutely right here, and I think this coaching staff is going to try to put this game on the offensive line a little bit. Let these guys take this thing over, be physical, and push this defense around.
Is that stiff arm even a human arm? It looks like some type of steel bludgeoning device on his way to a first down.
This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the second half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
Yeah, run the football. You're ahead. You can be a little bit more conservative. But again, this opens up the pass. This keeps everything in balance for this offense.
Works his way down to the 10-yard line after a pickup of 3.
He's 6 right there.
At the 10-yard line. Brings up second down.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Power football with the run. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
Sometimes as an offense, you like run plays, and you like running it right into the teeth of the blitz. That's what happened right there. Everybody up front got a hat on a hat, and they were able to crease that defense.
They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. The give to the big fullback. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Texas!
Good drive.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they split the uprights on the extra point. They're up 35-14. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Central Michigan needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Mount Pleasant behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's a close one right now. They're trailing by 1 to the Pandas. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. The number one job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap and try and figure out which people on...
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Well, at this juncture in the game, with how the scoreboard looks, no question this offense is going to have to throw to get back in the game, and it's going to be tricky now because the defense is expecting it. You're going to throw into a lot of big zone coverages with everybody's eyes on the quarterback. Not going to be easy.
And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Palmer. They've done what they wanted in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Spits it out to the back. He makes the grab.
He was there, he just didn't know what he was seeing.
They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. Sticks it in his belly. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4.
When you're a defense, it is stop the run first. That is your first responsibility. It makes the whole game easy. And right now, they got it going on the ground. The defense is going to have to change something up. These little tiny dink and dunk, dink and dunk. You keep doing this, they'll go all the way down the field on you, so you might want to get a little bit more aggressive.
They'll go to work on 2nd down after doing damage on the ground. Back to pass, it's Wilkins. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. Down to the 26-yard line where the tackle is made. Pick up a 5 and a first down. The Longhorns are marching down the field. They go to the ground. He's stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25.
Brings up 2nd down.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The corners are walked up tight. He breaks a tackle. Finds a little bit of room. Give him a couple down to the 23. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. They'll go to the air. The throw. Got it. Touchdown, Longhorns! And the pummeling has started.
And the second half looking a lot like the first half, and this lead continues to build. How about the rhythm of this offense? They are showing you a little bit of everything. What they worked on in the offseason has been right on point, and game one going exactly how they scripted it.
And they tacked on the extra point. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. UCLA will go back to work on offense. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some...
Gets away from one. Finds some space. Off to the races to the right. Touchdown, through it. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Oh, I see.
Man, how
we were so close to a sack right there.
Weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver.
I tried to dive and get there.
To get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get in his hands, he'll do the
maybe
rest.
switch to where I wanted to switch to on the tackle after the leaving.
These running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy shows you right there a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
this offense. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
Cranking up a drive like that can really get you going. It's first down from the 44.
We want to take it to the 4.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. First down to start the drive after the break. Running back goes in motion. Now improvising. It's complete on the right side. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground.
Okay, big fella, go get yourself some yak. How about the fullback making the catch and then showing you what he can do out in the open field?
And now on second down for this offense. The give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Third and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Reads it, fires complete. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
This guy's been running hard all game long. In the fourth quarter now with that last run, he's now at 99 yards rushing. One more carry away from potentially reaching that 100-yard milestone that all running backs covet.
9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. Give to the fullback. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
How do you not respect the big fellas? This doesn't take you back in the time machine to the days when a fullback was on the field every single play. Then you're missing out, because fullbacks are awesome. They're just low maintenance. They're not divas like wide receivers. They just block most of the time, don't say much. And then you give them the football, and occasionally you get some big plays like this. And
gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field.
Whack.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Line gets set, first down. Motion from the offense. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch. So pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside. Well, offensively, they knew they were going to have some matchups they could take advantage of in this one, and all of a sudden, this quarterback has now over 300 yards passing in the game. Defensively, David, he has got them on their heels.
And he's been showing you a little bit of everything. He can throw it all over the field to all different receivers, to his tight ends, to his running backs. Really has the ability to...
Touchdown, Texas! And the beatdown has ensued.
And this kind of performance has to give this team so much confidence. Week one, you go on the road into a hostile environment, and you put the beat down like this. This coaching staff is going to be happy on the ride home.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. The Pandas managed to get the win in a close one this week, and they just shook up the college football world. And to do it on the road, no less. Just incredible. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there.
You know, it's one thing to take shots early in the game when the defense may not be expecting it, but at this point, fourth quarter, you're trailing by a lot. They know you're going to do it, and the defense was expecting that one. Great job in the back end.
Right back up top on 2nd and 10. He's got him wide open. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. And Jesse, there's a huge mountain to climb here, but you might as well start with a chunk play.
Well, you got to start somewhere, Reese. It's been tough going for this offense all game long. They find themselves in a hole, but I love the aggressive nature. Keep taking shots. Keep trying to claw your way back into this one.
The Bruins headed quickly to the line.
First down for the offense.
They'll run it in the red zone. It's Wall. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Looking for a man. It's Bishop. The throw to the outside is complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
They keep pushing forward. Now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. He's looking to throw. Getting some heat. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack. You avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are. You're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now through the play caller, and certainly through the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
A field goal does not top the list of most helpful things at this juncture, so they'll go for it on 4th down. The aerial assault continues. He got it! And he'll go out of bounds, and he will be short of the first down.
Man, aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out of the field and make some stops.
The give and tick, 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 tick. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
They'll leave it with him. At the 15, he's loose. Running toward the tape. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down.
Yeah, it was explosive, but shoot, Reese could have run through that hole. I mean, it was wide open. He didn't have to break anybody's ankles. He didn't have to run through tackles. I mean, just great blocking up front and horrible, horrible defense.
Typically, you only see this at the end of the game or end of a half. I'm not really sure why we're getting an early peek at victory formation. Line getting set on second down. The quarterback takes a knee. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Happy with the situation, the quarterback will take a knee. And the Longhorns will line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep.
It's a good game. The running game was cooking. We're able to give a really good push up front, man. But that O-line, at a certain point, man, they were not pass blocking well at all. It was driving me crazy. So I don't know how they run blocking so well, but blowing it on the pass.
We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
Good game.
In the first games, there was so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out and start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team.
The
For the
throw out of
losing
sack.
team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board.
Oh, yeah, and
get
the
back on
corner
the
route that
practice
he threw
field,
behind
try
him.
and iron out
I got to
these
remember
wrinkles.
his
It's a
medium
long
throwing
season
is
ahead.
not
A lot
great.
to play for.
That's going to do
I
it
gotta
for us
remember
from
that.
here for Jesse Palmer, Dave Pollock, I'm Reese Davis, and this
14
has
to
been
1
another
and
presentation
I didn't
of
make him
EA
the
Sports
starter.
College
He
Football.
was the backup, but he was cooking though. He was cooking for real. Excellent distribution. I like it. Only one drop. No sacks given up. Alaris, great game by him. 8 total, 2 for a loss, half a sack, and 1 interception. It's crazy. 6 true blood. I like it. 6 tackles for a loss. We got 3 sacks total. 1 interception. That was linebacker that took it, pick 6. We had 6 pass deflections. We actually had those 2 fumbles too. And we recovered. Actually recovered both of them, didn't we? I thought we recovered both, but that one was clutch though, because it was on the goal line. And the 1 touchdown by Pilates. Alright, next game, let's see who we got. Good start to the season. Good tune-up game right there. UTEP, then Miami. Oh, okay. I thought we had Miami next. I think Miami just lost. Just saw my guys, Texas State. Oh, yeah, 21-17. Sheesh. Close one. 4 interceptions. Jesus Christ. Neither one of them threw the ball well. Didn't run it well either. Must have been defensive. One of them defensive tutties. Okay. All right. Well, anyway, appreciate y'all joining.